Hello, hello, waiting for the live. Here we go. Welcome, everyone. Hello, tell me hi when you are on. Going just now going live over there and over there. Okay, so hello. When you see this, when you are jumping into this stream, you're coming into this room, this platform, wherever you're watching, say hello. Say hello. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Are you ready? Are you ready for a spot of transformation? I hope you are. Hello. Say hi. Say hi. I want to see your profile bubbles. I want to see you engaged. I want to see you here. Make yourself present. Make yourself be seen. Come on. It is now. We are about to go in 2023. It is time for you to be known. It is time for you to explore greater depths of who you are. You know what? You were born an original, not a copy. Right? I want to see your originality. I want to see you. I want to see you bring yourself forth. Like, I'm in the room. I'm in the building. I'm here. Yes, I'm seeing the hellos. I'm seeing it. You're beautiful. You have power. You have purpose. You're here. You're here about to transform. So let's do this. Let's jump on into it today. Impatience. Impatience sucks, doesn't it? Impatience sucks. It doesn't just suck where you feel frustrated, you feel annoyed, you feel sad, you feel stuck. Like, it brings on an array of sucky feelings, but it also sucks the life force like out of you. It steals your life. Put a yes. Let's engage. Let's engage. Engage. Put a yes, like, it does. Yes. As you comment, as you are engaging and being here, and if you're on the podcast, just be like, talk in the air. Talk in the air. Yes, I'm seeing comments here. Judith, I struggle so hard with impatience. Who can relate to that? Just be like me. I struggle hard with impatience. Impatience is something that is like a thorn in my day every single day. Right? Put a yes. Put a yes. And the reason why I am going to like really drill this in for you to be authentic and for you to really show up is because just merely listening to someone have nuggets of gold and speak transformation and actually pray over your life is not enough. You have to be open. You have to be receptive. You have to be willing, coachable, teachable. Like, here I am, the student, right? You have to be so vulnerable, so raw with yourself. Like, yes, I'm over. Put I am over impatience. Or if you know someone who has this character, this identity of just being so impatient, share it. Share this video right now. Share it with your loved ones, because it is no way to live. I tell you what, I'm not promised tomorrow. You're not promised tomorrow. Right? Why knowing this, that this is our one life to live, at least in this body, in this form, that this all we know is what we have right now, and life is now. Why would we want to sit in this precious, beautiful state being impatient? Being in longing, being in worry, being in overwhelm, that's something that we want ain't here yet. That is no way to live, right? Say no. It's no way to live. But unfortunately, I'm doing it, right? Like, Derika, I know it sucks. This is not a way to live, but it's happening to me. Come here and be loved. Come here and be healed. Because I get you. I understand you. I suffered from impatience so bad. And some of you who are like my faithful friends here know that I used to hear a clock in my head. Literally, My impatience programming was so thick, so woven into my mind and way of being that I would hear a tick, 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 tick. Like I felt like time was running out, and I needed that thing yesterday. I wanted that, whatever it is that I desired, whatever it is I wanted, it was supposed to be here yesterday. That's how impatient I was. Can you feel me? Who else? Who else is in that boat? But like me. Like me. Yep. Yesterday. Yesterday. I want everything yesterday. That's how much programming I had. And what is programming? Because this is something, you weren't born with an unhealthy impatience. Like you weren't a healthy degree of impatience. You weren't born like that. Hear me when I say that. You weren't born like that. You were eager for more, but you weren't sitting in like this state of poor me. Why is this happening to me? Why isn't it here yet? I'm doing everything that I can and it's not working and I'm not lucky and blah blah blah. Like you weren't born like that. This way of being is a habit, and that comes from the programming that you've inherited along your trail. And this is good to know, because some people just say, I'm impatient, I'm an impatient being. I'm like, don't you dare say that. Don't pick up that identity. Who told you that you were impatient? Why are you telling yourself that you're just an impatient person? Because it became a habit. Because you just have this unconscious, you picked it up from somewhere. But I'm going to tell you right now, don't declare that anymore. Don't claim that, speak that over your life anymore. I did it for a very long time. So, I did it. I get it. But you're here to master your mind so you can master your life. Yes? Put yes. Put yes. And as you're hearing me, and if there is something that I say that really lights you up or clicks or makes sense, write it down or type it in the comments. Because as you taking action, this is rewiring your mind. You are not an impatient person. Right? You are not an impatient person. So if you find yourself saying that after this video, make a conscious note and fix it. And fix it and go, no. Cancel. I'm patient, or I'm calm. I'm more present. I'm more in the moment. Start correcting the language, the conversations you're having inside of your head and with other people. Now, I didn't even think I was going to drop that nugget of gold. That's a little extra tip here. That's a little extra tip, so write that down. So impatience, you're realizing here you weren't born with it, and you're realizing it's habits and patterns and cycles, ways of being, however you want to call it. I call them all programs that you picked up from authority figures. You picked up from people in your life. Sometimes mothers, fathers, people who raised you, very close people to you, just whoever was in your life that was in your life a lot, had influence over your life. Does that make sense? The things that you are watching influences you. It becomes you. Okay, you're a product of your environment. You're also, you could say, a product of your thoughts. So if your mom was full of anxiety, or your dad was full of anxiety and always wanting things, hurry, let's go. Why isn't it happening? Come on, let's just get it. Having that kind of programming, that kind of acting out in front of you, well, what happens is that you start embodying it. You start taking it on. Not that it's you, and not that that's like a bad thing. It just means Now I am conscious enough to let that go. Do you hear what I'm saying? We're not condemning, complaining, moaning, groaning here. We're not poor mean here about what we seen growing up or how we were programmed. We're not complaining about that. We're just acknowledging it so we can move forward. Make sense? Always feeling pressed for things. Yep. Never having no time for anything. Watching people rush around. All of that is just a programmed way of being. It's not who they were and it's not who you are. Can I get a yes if you understand that? Can you understand that it's just we are creatures of habit, and you have formed this way of rush, hurry up, I don't have any time, let's go. Why isn't he here yet? All that is just a habit that's grooved in the mind that we are releasing right here, right now. Okay? Put a yes. Put a yes. I'm loving it. Hello, everyone. Okay. So this is good to know. So you're in the right space and place at the right time. At the right time. You develop these habits. Now, you know, as you are here with me, there is prayer, there is intention, there is energy happening over you right now. There's already subtle changes, already rewiring happening in your neural pathways just by being here. Now, I always pair the perfect hypnotherapy audio to the coaching side because you have a conscious mind and a subconscious. Okay? You have this brilliant brain. You have this conscious level and this subconscious level. Now, the subconscious is where those probably thousands, tens of thousands of programming, let's call it data, around impatience actually lives. Okay? So what do you do with that? You want to use hypnotechnology because hypnosis is what's going to bypass the conscious brain, the conscious part of your mind, and sink in to the subconscious. Oops, sorry about that. I'm getting poor connection over on Instagram there. So just replay this or jump over to another platform. So you have the subconscious mind is where the data lives, the programming of all those ways you inherited. Okay, makes sense? It's down there in the motherboard. Now, hypnosis is how you bypass that, enter the subconscious, and begin releasing these programs. They're just neural pathways. We're releasing these identities that you've attached to yourself. Okay? And at the end of this, I'm going to do a mini hypno session. So stay tuned. How exciting! But back to the full-blown version. If you remember, jump into the member site and just click on Stop Being Impatient is the name of that audio. Stop Being Impatient. Press play as many times as you like. Press play when you go to sleep. As you know, the subconscious never turns off. So listen to that. Okay, if you're not a member, you do know to find the link. Get creative, find the link, and put STOP as your code, and you can get it for 50% off. Okay, STOP as your code. So we're going to do a mini session here today. And now what you just realized is how it happened. And you're having breakthroughs around that isn't who you are. Okay, you're becoming more conscious and you're leveling up in your mastery, okay, in your mindset here. All right, making sense? So I'm going to do a little bit of coaching here before I go into the mini session here on Impatience. A little bit of conscious coaching, if you will. Now, as you all know, I have been doing hypno coaching and being a mindset mentor for over 12 years now. 12 years. If you didn't know that, now you do. Okay, and I can tell you I've seen thousands of souls, and one of the biggest complaints around manifesting your goals and dreams, making things happen in your life, is impatience. Is Derika, it's not here yet. It's not here yet. Why isn't it here yet? I'm doing all the things, but it's just not here. It's not here. I'm feeling sad. I feel defeated. I want to give up because I don't see it yet. I'm trying so hard, but why isn't it here? It's just not here. Look, like I'm just so unlucky. Why isn't it coming? This is what I hear. And this is what I used to do. This is the biggest problem in society. Everything is like Amazon Prime, right? Everything is like, I want it now. Here it is. Order it now. And now it's at your doorstep. Give it to me now. Now. Okay? There's a big problem in our collective, in our society. You have been programmed with so much impatience, not having to travel or earn or work or get to do anything in your life. You just want it like this. And that is hurting you, my friend. It's hurting you. You came here to live the journey. So I tell you what, you set a beautiful goal in your life, and it would suck if it just dropped in your lap. Yeah, instant gratification. Everybody wants it now. What about delayed gratification? What about having this way about you like you used to be, where you declared something that you wanted, and then you realized the real deliciousness and the benefit and the real part, the real juicy part and the evolution part is in the journey? How about remembering that? Because if you just wished for something right now and then it just dropped in your lap, you won't appreciate it. You would not appreciate it. You would be like, next. That's not fun. That is not fun at all. Remember, you're a creator. And let me prove this to you. On your birthday or on a holiday or whatever, when you really wanted something, you wanted it like for months, and then you got it, then you were over it. You took it apart, you looked at it, you were like, ooh, I like it. And then, a day goes by, and then you're like, ooh, what's the upgraded version? Or, oh, what's this? Or, ooh, what's that, right? You were done with it. So just know, like, it's the process. It's the person you become. It's the journey in which you explore. That's really the sweetest part. And you are, like, voiding yourself from having that. You are, taking that part out of your life, which is the most important part. So the reason why you're not enjoying the journey, my friends, is just simply because you have programs in the way, number one. And you know how to do that. If you're a member, just go put on the audio. If you're not, grab the dang audio. Okay, it's because you got programs in the way. But number two, the second thing, this is what I'm going to do coaching about, is you don't know where you're going. How else can I say it? If you are impatient, it's because you're probably not crystal clear on your goal, and you don't have a blueprint, like a plan or a path to getting, to obtaining it, to achieving it, to moving towards it. Do you get what I'm saying? All of my clients have blueprints, by the way. They have specific blueprints on next steps and next steps. And if they are not feeling joy for the moment and waking up with purpose on purpose, it's because they're not following their plan. That's it. Every single time. They need to adjust the plan. They need, it's like, okay, GPS. If you're going from California to, let's say, Texas, you're going there, right? That's your destination. That's your dream. That's your goal. You want to go to Texas. All right? Well, you put in the coordinates. You dialed it in, you declared that place, that goal. Okay, that's where you want to go. And what's going to happen is that, this system actually pulls up the route, right? It will pull up all this journey and the things and stuff you're going to explore and see, and 10 hours and 34 minutes and the freeways, and it has this map. Say yes if I'm landing. Okay, so this is how it is with your goal. You declare a goal, okay, you put that out there, and I have a very specific proven plan here that you would then map out how you're going to get there. Okay, majority of people, most people out here, They ain't did that. You don't know how to do that. You weren't taught. That was kept from you. That was not taught in the school systems. Majority of our parents don't understand that. So we weren't raised with that knowledge. We're out here thinking we're going to guru meditation position and think it's going to just happen. I'm sorry, my friend. That's not how earth works. You are spirit and you are physical body. You get to do physical action towards your goal. And as you move forward, it moves in. Don't sit there and think you're going to pray on some couch and all your goals and dreams and your pot of gold is just going to fall through the roof. If you think that, I'm sorry, I got to bust your bubble. That's not how it works. You are momentum. You are creation. You've got to take this journey to become who you get to be. Yes, come on, give me snaps, give me hearts. You got to plan this out. You know, we feel our best. Give me a yes if you're feeling this. We feel our best when we know what we're doing, when we have clarity, when we are going towards that thing we want. This is when we are successful. This is when we are happy, when we are in mode of creation. That's it. That's it. Come on. And if you are not in mode of creation, meaning you are not pursuing the desires you have, you are suppressed, depressed, disease, discord. Sucks. Life sucks. This is how I started out, right? Full circle. So you get to be on that map. All right, you get to actually enjoy the journey because you're going to grow muscles and wisdom and so much. You are going to become so much more on that journey. And that's the beautiful part. I want you to sit in gratitude right now. Let me coach you for a bit. Be grateful for where you are right here today. That, you know what, appreciate this because at least you ain't where you used to be. You're not where you used to be, so be grateful for where you are at. Be grateful that you are here. And there is so much more here, and there is so much more to explore here. Okay? Now, I'm picking up here in the collective that it's like, but I thought we're not supposed to focus on the how. I thought, the how puts resistance. No. More programming in the society that is feeding you wrong information. You figure out the how and you write the how out from the vantage point, from the place that you're at, but you be not attached if that journey decides to change along the way. You see, let's bring about the map again. Now this is deep where I'm going, but let's bring up the map. Sometimes when you're on your journey and you have your Google Maps up or whatever you use, they say, oh, there's traffic, here's a better route, and so get off here and go there. Right? Has that happened to you? That's life. Okay, that's creating your goals. There's a better route, maybe roads change. Maybe, a flat tire happens. Like things are going to happen along your journey that you couldn't really guess. All right. But they get to happen because there's an experience that you need to have. And maybe there's a better view that you get to have. You hear what I'm saying, my friend? But you're not just going to say, oh, there's traffic, so I'm not going to Texas anymore. And you turn your car around. No, you ain't gonna. If you do that, I'm not even gonna talk into that person. But you're not. You're just gonna take the detour, right? Or you're gonna just be patient and still get to Texas. Do you hear what I'm saying? So yes, you're just not attached to the how, but you still must have a how because you get to move forward for it to move in to you. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right there. Okay, I'm leave that there because you can fill in the blanks. And I know that the seeds have been sown and you have heard what you needed to hear in this moment. please, I'm going to say again, get the audio if you really want to embody this. Because I'm sitting here with this embodiment, but it took a lot of deprogramming, a lot of rewiring to be where I'm sitting today. Okay? Took a lot. Remember, I was the person who heard the clock. Wanted everything yesterday. So you could be here and actually experience what you get to in this life. Okay? Let's do this mini session. You'll get to experience and sample a bit of what that audio is going to be. Okay? Close your eyes. Make yourself nice and comfortable. If you are listening on the podcast, don't do this. Don't close your eyes. You can hear, you can listen right now, but don't do it. Don't go and close your eyes and go off in hypnosis. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't even have to say that, but you know what I mean. Sometimes I have to say that. Be smart. All right, pull over if you're going to do this. We're going to do this for about 5 minutes. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. The intention is set in this moment. Open, be receptive. As you're sinking deeper into this moment, allow your focus to come into your breathing. Focus on your breath of life, your life force entering your body. As you take a deep breath in, I want you to expand your lungs and then let it all go. Allow this prayer, this intention, this miracle, this can be your miracle moment if you allow this in. And as you're breathing, as you're taking in that deep breath of fresh, cleansing air, on the exhale, let out the tension, let out the pressure, let out the frustration, let out the sadness. It's time to let it go. Now you don't need to know where you picked up this programming. The energy work is there. The power is there to, in this moment, begin releasing. Feel a stream of energy releasing from your being, perhaps out of your heart space or right out of the top of your crown. And you allow this heavy stream, but you're observing, you're safe, you're secure, but this energy of impatience, this way of being, this identity of wanting and feeling the rush, of wanting everything right now, of the worry, of that gotta have it, the doubting, let the doubt be free. Release this ripe and ready level of doubt, of lack, of longing from your being. See that energy and it can be released in any form. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It can be words, colors, scenes of the past, a feeling. Allow this energy to be released. One, two, three. Letting it go. letting it go. Allow this energy to go and feel that heaviness leave your body. Feel it leave your body. Bring back now in this moment as you take a deep breath, feel that softness over your body, that release of the heaviness, that weight. Maybe you feel lighter in your shoulders, lighter in your mind, lighter in your heart, lighter in your stomach area, your solar plexus. You feel that lightness flow over your body. Bring in presence. Bring in peace. Bring in clarity. Bring in joy, appreciation, gratitude for the moment. Bring in the knowingness of life is now. Bring in an excitement, level up in your energy, frequency raising, bring in excitement. And feel that joy flow through your body of the power of now and how you are moving in this alignment, in this energy. And as you are here, you are now opening the floodgates for that journey and that freeway and that path to open up, the rain to clear, the fog to clear. You are now in the sunshine and the momentum of that dream, of that desire, of that dream of yours streaming in as you are moving forward. It is coming in, but you are in the deliciousness of the moment. You are happy for where you're at and you're eager for more. And you're feeling this energy and you're embodying this remembrance. You're awakening to this power. The gratitude of this moment. You're stepping into action. You will leave here today feeling empowered, feeling ready to take specific action steps towards your goal. You are focused on your goal. You are waking up with purpose, for your purpose. Feel how successful you are. So much love. So much love. As your eyes are coming up, just look at everything around you. Coming all the way up, look at this moment. I appreciate you. I send love to you. I honor you for being here. You did so good. You're right where you're supposed to be. And allow this fire, this spark inside of you to now take one step towards your purpose, your goal. Let that be your action day by day, more and more. Okay, so much love. And I'll see you next Wednesday.